Chelsea, 1-0 winners over Zenit St. Petersburg. Romelu Lukaku, the only goal of the match. It came in the 70th minute. Frank, a win is a win at the end of the day, but this one not as easy as we might have thought for the defending champions.
Definitely not. And offensively, not a convincing performance for me. Offensively, nothing to say. You know, the will of working hard and trying to win was there. But you know, the difference between last season and this season is that you have a killer at front and you can score a goal anytime. And he had 2 headers and one went to the back of the net. That's the difference. But offensively, I found the Chelsea that I saw, you know, hesitating with a lack of pace in the last 30 yards, not too much imagination, some cleanliness. As you said, a win is a win, 3 points. Think about the next game, which is going to be a big game against Juve, and the mentality is there. So I'm not worried, but I'm concerned about the offensive aspect of the game, which I thought was resolved when I saw the first 4 Premier League games. But in Champions League tonight, I didn't see that. Credit to Zenit, which will play very well today, very well organized. But I think Chelsea has a part in the fact that it was maybe quite easy for Zenit to defend.
Frank, being harsh there, Craig?
Oh, well, I didn't. I was primarily watching the Bayern Munich game, but just looking at the result, and it might not have been a great performance, but they've won and they've kept a clean sheet. I think it's difficult to be too critical at that point, is it not?
It did feel a lot like the Chelsea of last year. They had like 2/3 possession. They only had 2 shots on goal. I mean, you need to be more dangerous.
I don't think anybody really gives a stuff when you win the game. I mean, it's like we talked about Man United.
Zenit has a great chance to equalise. Great chance to equalise late in the game. They could have dropped those points.
But they didn't. And what I'm saying is, if Man United had played in the manner in which they played and won the game, we'd have went, well, you know, doesn't matter, 3 points. So I don't know. I say you guys were watching this more than me, but I think for them, I think he'll be delighted, Thomas Tuchel, that Lukaku has hit the ground flying since he signed late, and I think that's the most important thing. And Chelsea have a good squad to rotate as well. I get it; it wasn't a great performance, but it's about winning at this stage.
Yeah. And to the point that Frank was making in terms of the offensive concerns, I think if you were to paint a picture as to the struggles of Chelsea today, in the second half, one of their better chances, it doesn't come because they build the sequence and they pass here and they pass there, ball rotation and any of those things. No, it comes from Antonio Rudiger, who somehow just goes on that long run by himself, dribbling people and takes a shot from the top of the 18-yard box. Okay, that's not the plan, right? That's not how Chelsea is going to be successful. And to your point, Silva should have scored late in the match, which would have made it 1-1. However, in the balance, you take the 3 points, and it's much easier to go back to the training ground and say, okay, we need to work on these things when you've won the match.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, so I'm can't get my head around this. Frank, you're worried about Chelsea defensively? Is that what you're saying?
No, he said offensively. Offensively.
No,
offensively.
No, not at all. I found them defensively. No. I found them very well organized defensively and very strong. And even if at the end Dubia from Zenit had a big chance, I found Chelsea very structured like last year, no problem. I'm worried about offensively. And Ali, I agree with Ali when he said that Rudiger was maybe the only one with a little bit of craziness. In football, you need somebody who takes, responsibility for some acts, from crazy acts, for maybe trying to find something. And it was too polite, it was too maybe thoughtful, therefore we did not have that craziness, we did not have that change of pace, and it wasn't, convincing for me at the end, offensively.
I think if I'd kept if I'd lost 1 goal in 4 games,
we're not talking about the 4 games, though.
I'm not finished.
Oh, here we go.
And
brace yourself.
My key striker, who I'd brought in because the others weren't able, had scored 4 goals in his games for Chelsea. I don't think I would be incredibly concerned. Offensively, I think I would be concerned if I still had to rely on Timo Werner.
Yeah.
And I was playing that way.
Sure. They don't win today if Timo Werner's starting. That's the bottom line, right? Lukaku's the difference.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.